there. Well, as you can see, the spring season's kicked into gear. You can see it in the sky. The sun is peeking through and blue skies not far behind. Hi there, Grant McComey here, your host for Travel Oregon's Grant's Getaways. And as you can see, I'm on board a kayak, but up front, notice a shovel and a rake. We've come here into a coastal estuary for good reason. We're going paddling for eastern softshell clams. Come on along.
My favorite time to go out because the wildlife, less people, more animal, highest tides, it all fits together really nice.
Kayak Tillamook supplies the boats, the paddles, and the PFDs. Mark Hinn says you show up dressed for the day, but remember,
anything but cotton. The standard mantra is cotton kills. It absorbs the water and holds it to your body. Bad news. You want to be really nice and snug.
A shoreside demo shows you how to handle a flatwater kayak.
The blade goes in the water around by your feet, in at the feet, out at the hips. This is where you get the most energy.
And then,
let's hit the water.
Time to go.
Here we go.
We've timed our visit across Nehalem Bay during last of the ebb.
Let's get things shallow. We'll probably only lose another half a foot.
The slow-moving tide eases our journey toward nearby mudflats. Mark says it's a good time to be here.
If it's going out really fast or coming in really fast, you want to stay off the water. You want either the top of the tide or the bottom of the tide.
Our party has come for good reason. We're digging our dinner.
It's squirting.
Gene's having way too much fun.
It's a bay clam you've likely missed, but that's easy to understand. You see, few folks have even heard of the eastern softshell clam.
They're an introduced critter. They are not a native clam. Biologists tell me that the eastern softshell occupies a niche that doesn't compete with other bay clams like cockles or quahogs. And they don't get a lot of pressure, hence a fairly generous 36 clam limit.
Oh, nice one.
And not broken.
These critters live 1.5 to 2 feet under the surface. And so you dig a hole and then you start excavating out and you pick them off on the side. So I'm not a very good digger, am I? I sort of broke the shell. But it's not hard. They're called soft shells for a reason. Look at that, just right off. Almost paper thin.
There are many bay clam species in estuaries along the coast, like blues, cockles, and quahogs. The eastern softshells can be dug up and down the coastline.
We got 6 now.
Tillamook Bay, Neatarts Bay down south, down to Yaquina and Coos Bay are all really productive for bay clams also. Lots of people enjoy that and get lots of clams.
Oh, I think I see one. This is our killer hole.
If you're 14 or older, you need your shellfish harvest license. You should have your own container. Everyone should dig their own clams, keep them in their own container, and that way we don't have anyone abusing that regulation and have, certain people digging multiple limits and then distributing that to other people they're with.
Ooh, look at that one. That's a nice one for cooking, and that's the best part of this story is that it doesn't end on the beach, but it travels into the kitchen.
The flick of a sharp blade opens the clam and it's rinsed off and cleaned out. The clam meat gets a bath of flour, then egg, then cracker crumbs before it goes into the pan to cook. But no more than a minute per side. There's nothing worse than an overcooked clam. The cooking of the catch rounds out the day-long adventure, and that's one that's waiting for you anytime this spring.
It's really good for families. It's easy to do, not a lot of gear necessary. Get the kids in some boots and get them out there and have some fun in the sand.
So if you decide to make a little paddle trip for some eastern softshell clams, part of your spring vacation plans, probably best to check in with Marcus and his crew at Kayak Tillamook. because they'll have all the information you need on safety gear as well as clothing. PFDs, as you can see, an absolute must, but so is warm clothing, because it does rain and even hail. If you're not prepared for it, it wouldn't be much fun. They'll also have all the right equipment for you to make a clamming adventure on your vacation. We have all the details, the directions, and the contact information for this adventure on the Travel Oregon website, so be sure and check it out. Until next week, get out here and explore the great Oregon outdoors, perhaps with a paddle and a PFD, and see a part of Oregon you may have missed. Until next week, I'm Grant McComie.